Hey guys, it's me. Woo, look, Marky, fix the camera. It's not so blurry. Hot dog. Oh, and there's a lag. Why the heck is there a lag? Huh. Push this up a little bit. Thought we had everything arranged so the darn ring light didn't show. Oh well, at least it's not blinding, although this one kind of is. Hey everybody, there's my Margie. Thank you so much, Margie. Eileen, hey. Ms. Donna and Mindy. Christina. Where's the slag? What slag? Farrington Hyacinth. What slag? Isn't that some kind of rock? Uh-huh. Hold on. Just futzing with the camera one more time. Let's see if this takes. Aha. All right. I might could live with that. Look, you can see my little funny head. Hey, Anne. Hi, Barbara. You are not blinded by the light, you fibber. CB. All right. Harassers pay extra, Ms. CB. And I have no idea what we're going to do. So it's going to be ripe with opportunity for you, CB. Hey, Jean. Yeah, I might have said slag. It's possible, Hyacinth. You never know what's going to come out of my face. So how are you all on this fine summer Thursday? We had this lovely day where the humidity went down below 90%. It was awesome. Hey, Messy Missy. Are you a new friend? How lovely. Welcome. And I like saying Messy Missy. Yep, I do indeed. So I do really have kind of a clue what we're going to do. I've been yakking about it, and I don't know if you guys remember this. Margie, I bet you do. Hey, Biddleston. I know it's fun, Barb. Say it out loud. Thank you, Hyacinth. It was just a little miracle. Oh, there's another light up there. Darn it. Well, we'll get some paper out and cover all these bad boys up. It's trying to get the balance between light and, having enough light on my work surface and where the camera is and everything. It's just the work of the devil. Are not, Barb. Hey, dear. Monkey. I haven't seen you in a while. How nice. Put a bird on it, Margie. I live up to your name too, Missy. Oh, thanks, Anne. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But it did. Don't get excited. I can't ever guarantee it'll happen again. Uh-oh. Hyacinth. Is Alley Cat giant? All right, pockets. Check. Well, that happens all the time. What are you going to do, Margie? Now you can see it over here, too. You guys, I want to use my glass mat because I make such a mess. Oh, Barb, you guys are just having quite a time this summer, aren't you? Hey, Lee. Hi, Leslie. Anyone I missed? The chat's flying a little bit. So for anyone who's watching this later, it is a live stream. And thank you so much for checking it out. If you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe. Trying to cover up the lights. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that little bell and you'll get notified when we're up to more hijinkery. And if you enjoyed it, throw a thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it. Or a thumbs down. Whatever works for you. Hey, Kathy Berg. How did your manicure go? What color did you get? I know, Barb. Isn't it awesome that Pockets is back? Yes, high drinkery. We're having high drinkery tonight. Nope. Fooled you. It's only Fresca. She's at that growing age. Biddleston, don't let her get too big. Okay, so we started this book, and I think a lot of you are new friends since this, because this was, gosh, 2. Oh, nice, Kathy. How tasteful of you. Nope, no vodka, straight Fresca, Farrington. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this was our project prior to Creepy Baby, but then Creepy Baby came along and this guy got abandoned. So I had taken a big, fat, beautiful book and altered it, and we were putting ideas in it. And now all of a sudden I've seen several people working on idea books. I love Fresca. I have since I was a kid, Farrington. I've seen people working on idea books all over the place. So nothing new under the sun, right? Creepy Baby did take over the Brookiverse, and I bet she'll be back. We're just taking a break. We're shaking it up. Plus, I really wanted to do this because I have, once in a while, I do have an idea of my own. I know, hard to imagine, right? Are you kidding, Barb? Wow. Not a thing, Christina. I'm just yammering. Yes, the abandoned book returns, Anne. So, yeah, people are just doing idea books all over the place. Most notably, whom I will mention right now is Corey Dahman, and she is linked down below. Her channel is called Scrap Busting, I think. Scrap Busting with Corey, something along those lines. She makes everything from her scraps. I got to tell you, I try. Maybe it'll be from scraps. Maybe it won't. I don't know what to say. But I have been having fun just making little bits and pieces. And once I make it, I can't remember it. I put it in a journal. It goes out the door, and it's like it never happened in my world. So I thought, okay, let's come up with a new way to keep ideas. I think so too, Margie. I do keep some, but I watch Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. She keeps everything and she uses it. It's so impressive. I just can't. I just can't. I don't. I know that about myself. So within reason, I do, but not. Eileen, I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. Luckily for this project, you don't need to buy anything new, you see. We're going to figure out a way to keep our ideas of all different natures, and you can use the stuff you already have. Basically, I'm going to be planning on using some book paper, and I have some cardstock, and that's about it. Barb, where's a picture of your new do? Hey, Jacqueline. It's going to be fun, I think. So my idea is tonight we're going to talk about some ideas of how to keep your ideas. Get that? Ideas about to keep your ideas. Not tonight, Jean. I'm taking a break. I probably will. I lie. Awesome, Jacqueline. You're in the right place. It is right here, Eileen. Kelly, oh my goodness, welcome back. Well, I know she's lovely. I wanted to see her new look. Obnoxious self. So yeah, tonight we're going to talk about different ideas, ways that you might want to keep your ideas. And then going forward, hey, Jude. Hey, Valerie. I thought that we would, Curly, hey. I thought that we would, okay, I'm not going to say hi anymore until I finish this sentence. Hey, Natalie, welcome. I lied. We would just have show and tell Thursdays where we have ideas, have people come on with me and show their ideas, or the way they're keeping their ideas, new embellishment ideas, just stuff. So every Thursday will be a little different. Oh, a bunch of people came in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey, Michelle. Hey, I saw someone else pop in. Oh, little Gypsy. Hi. Okay, I missed what you said, pockets, because I was trying to get through a whole sentence. Yes, a notebook to keep the ideas for the idea book. Nope. I have been hemming and hawing. Hey, Deb, spaghetti night, is it? All right. Hey, Leslie. My poor little darling daughter came home because she broke her molar or her wisdom tooth rather, and they put her on antibiotics until she can get them all taken out, but she couldn't take the campers until the antibiotics kicked in. Looks like she's going to be having soft food for a couple days. I think it's going to be super fun. So, here are some of the ideas that I had for keeping ideas. I have been racking my brain. I've been looking so many places. Corey Dahman did a book, several books that were made from Tim Holtz paper. They're only 6x6 though, and they're bound in with a really interesting hinging system, kind of like a stack the deck, but she modified it. I have two problems with that. One is that her book was really decorated, like it was the ideas, but also coordinating pages and but I don't know, just it was something where it seemed like you did all of the ideas and then put them in a book and you were done, which looks beautiful. She's done a great job. That's not what I want to do. It was also 6x6, which is too small in my world. Margie's idea book will be 3x3, I'm sure. I'm positive of it. But I also didn't want to bind the book and then have it be full. No, it was gorgeous, Margie. I want it to look beautiful when I'm done, but she had all her stuff done and then went through and arranged it on the pages. She is selling them to be a book for sale. Yes, Leslie, thank you. That's right. And so I am ultimately have figured out, I think, what I want to do. No, I don't want to do a good job, Barb. Teeny tiny idea book. That's right. We have big ideas here, Pockets. No need for a tiny book. Hi, Salt Life Gypsy. Oh, let's see. The chat just went screaming by. Hey, Kathy. Hyacinth, what the heck? Oh, about boys. Alley Cat and Boys. You went and looked at Corey's books. They are awesome, aren't they, Margie? And she's got great ideas, and I'm going to be going right along with quite a few of them. But her book, the way she bound it, just wasn't the way I want to do mine. So again, Corey Dahman is linked right down below. Go and check out her channel. She's got awesome ideas. This was where we started, as I said, a couple years ago. I'm definitely going to use this beautiful book for something because it's yummy. I'm just going to put this. This is bugging me. Got to figure this out, you guys. Okay, so you remember at Margie, we had fun, didn't we? These were all the labels that we were going to use on each page to write down where we got the idea. Yeah, it's the purloined ideas pockets. As I said, once in a while I come up with my own idea. But, you watch someone flip through a journal they just finished, and they're like 10 things you want to do. You don't do them then, and then your head falls off when you're trying to remember. Nope, it's right here. It's right here, Margie. I found it. And what we were doing was altering it as we went along. It's got these beautiful thick pages, and this book is going to become something, believe me. 1918. So we went through, we altered as we went. And here's one, card number 4. And that was a flip out. That was, see, I haven't done this in a long time. I forgot that. Well, Biddleston, no, it wasn't Biddleston. It was Hyacinth. Stick with us. We'll get you a full book, lickety split. This was a little pocket that was tipped in, and there was a card there with the thumb hole. And this one we were kind of doing willy-nilly with all different papers, and I could see that getting to be a little overwhelming. I feel like there's got to be a good, a happy medium between totally coordinated, all the same, and willy-nilly madness. Oh, Barb, we'll find another idea to keep yours company. Don't worry. But this was super cute. And it had 2 little pockets. And it has a little tuck over here. Does it have another tuck? Oh, it has another tuck there. Yes, Hyacinth, it was something different. No idea where I found this idea. It looks very Patricia Viramontes to me. Yes, pockets. Yeah, I like chaos too, Curly, but I'm going to try to minimize the craziness. Oh, and Curly and Kat, if you're here, your prizes from last week did go out. I had my postman's on vacation, and the substitute stinks and just left them sitting there, and I didn't realize it, but they did go out. Hi, Luce. You're doing a series on an idea book too. Hey, Kat, there you are. I was just talking about you. Hey, Joannica. Kathy, why are you confused? Are you confused because the stickers came out? So then we had gone through and altered the book somewhat. So here we cut and tore some pages. And this one, see, this was Patricia Viramontes, new book page inserts. Awesome, Luce. Well, hopefully you can share some ideas with us and we can give you some. So this was why it was nice using a book, because this was tearing out 2 pages and gluing a bag in between those 2 pages to make a new page. Shut it, Kathy. And then there's another book page here that is a tuck back here. And it's got a place for a bookmark, another tuck there, or a pocket, and another pocket there. Kind of, Kathy. Just to remind you, so you have something when you're sitting down to make a journal, it reminds you, oh, I really liked how that looked. Because as soon as I sit down with some paper, okay, I'm going to make some fun stuff for journals. Crickets. Total crickets. I know, pockets, right? And I like that right here, it was dated 4/25. I know the name of the video that it was in. Yes, Kathy, just like an inspiration book or something. The problem with this one was we only went, I don't know, maybe a month or 2 before Creepy Baby started, and it was already exploding. So I'm thinking I don't want to go with a book again, although I like some of the aspects, because it also reminds me, oh, that's a great way to alter a page, right? You can do that too, Biddleston. Or you could take the prototype that you made and keep it with all of your ideas, and that way you have it right there. So what else did we do in here? Tracy Fox book page envelopes, right? So that one's clipped in. Oh, this was a long time ago. Look how cute. An envelope made from an Edith Holden book page. Oh, Barb, everyone's eligible. You could, Margie, you could. But how would you be able to say, okay, I'm done? I guess what I'm saying is I wanted something that could be ongoing. You could pockets. Look how cute that came out. And this was book page envelopes was the name, envelopes was the name of the video from April 19th, 2019. That tells you when we started this little project. So I love that. And a lot of times I'll say, oh, I want to make some decorated paper clips and crickets. No idea of how to decorate the paper clips except to put a fuzzball on them. So, Kathy, nope, no supply list yet. After we're done going through here, I'm going to show you some of the ideas that I had for how you could put things together. And basically, the supplies are going to be some cardstock, maybe some book pages, a printable, and your however you decide to store them. And then the usual suspects, glue and that kind of thing. That's right, Kathy. Can't remember who you saw it from. So you're like, yeah, I stole this idea, but I don't know from whom. And when I steal an idea, I like to give credit where credit is due. Kathy, that's a great idea. I don't think Johnny would mind if I said that she's going to use that big old book. Actually, I think she said it this afternoon. Pull it out, Pockets. Hey, Kylie. Hi, Kylie. The chat's kind of flying. I'm sorry I missed you, but good morning. So I will probably be going through here and pulling out some of the ideas we started. Hey, Nadine. We're going through the old idea book that we started thousands of years ago, or two. Hey, Mary. And then, this was an envelope book idea. This is fun, you guys. And I have notes on it. Sadly, none of the notes include where I stole the idea from. I mean, from whom I was inspired. And I have it folded funky. I'm going to have to look at this, try to fix it. Because that looks fun, doesn't it? And then here are a whole bunch of things that we never ended up even putting in. It is, Biddleston, this is pre a lot of people's times. This is pre Creepy Baby. Hey, Johnston, how's your ankle? Oh, I have a ton of them, Kathy. I bought them at a thrift store. Like a giant bundle of them. I can't say no to envelopes. And this looks like it might be fun, but it's all jacked up, so I'll figure that out. All kinds of different envelopes and tucks. This one came from Patty Veramontes. Oh, I love this. That was one of my ideas, Kat. Awesome idea. I know, Jacqueline, that'll be crazy, huh? Pardon me. Allergies have been a little better now that the humidity is down. So this is just adorable. Look at this. I also found that this was a good way to use some of those Project Life cards. Do you have a million? I know you do. Oh, cool, Luce. How did you bind your idea book? Nice, Biddleston. You get your peaches in gear, girl. So all kinds of stuff. This was, I don't know, it's kind of terrible. I don't know what to say about that. Nope. But there's some good ideas. And the other thing that's nice about this is if you just feel like sitting down and doing some folding and gluing, then you can go through your idea book and go, oh, that was really cool. I want to make some of those, right? Little tiny tag that has a little tiny tag in it. A tag in a tag pocket. All kinds of stuff, you guys. Another bookmark with pockets. I know these are Patricia Veramontes, although I very rudely did not make a note on them, so that's bad. Yeah, right, Kat? Yeah, eventually, Kathy, we will do a whole bunch of stuff. It's stitched in, but you collaged each side of the envelope with scraps. That's fun, Luz. What are you going to do in Wisconsin, Pocket? Well, our friend Michelle, girly girl Michelle, my love, was going to come on tonight and show hers, but she is under the weather, I'm sad to say. And Johnson will be coming on with me. Hopefully Michelle's coming on next week to show hers. Oh, Peggy, that's nice. Oh, you're going to go see Mindy in Wisconsin? This one's cute too. So yeah, if you guys want to come on and share your idea book, that's right, Luce, then absolutely pipe up. Send me an email. Oh, good, you're not going to starve to death. Oh, one of those matchbook thingies. I forgot about these too. See? Opens up and then it has a pocket here. And it has a pocket there. Love it? Yes. Love it? Yes, I do. Sadly, again, stolen with no credit given. I want to say this is Patricia Viramontes. It looks like it, doesn't it? So yeah, we have all these things in here, and then there were more pages that we worked on. We tore 2 pages out of the book, and then this one was Patricia Viramontes' book page pocket, January of 2019. So yeah, 2.5 years ago. And then there's a little pocket there, and there's a pocket there, and there's a pocket there, and there are pockets on the back. Look how cute. And it doesn't have to be. Oh, good for you, Kat. Kat is rocking it. You healthy little gal, you. And you could do this in a regular journal. 2 of the pages, you just tear them out and put that in there as a reminder. Different ways to make pages. I think that might be it. Oh, nope. And then here's one where we did the same thing. Tore 2 pages and glued this in between. We had our tag for saying who made it. Pockets everywhere. That's what Patricia Viramontes does, Kat. And again, she and Corey are both linked down in the description. Oh, Pockets, you're amazing. You and Kat should have a small parade for you. So, yep, more pockets and tucks and all kinds of stuff. And I know that's Patricia Viramontes too. However, it's a fatty. Yep. So you could do a book. You could do a big fat book. You could use the pages in it and just, take out some of the pages. That's what you're going to do, right, Johnny? Yay, Deb slurped down her spaghetti and she's back. You could take out pages and, use the pages that are left. You could gut the whole book and put in your own signatures. You could gut the whole book. Johnny Johnson says, You could gut the whole book, and as someone suggested, you could do it as a traveler's notebook style, with elastic, so that you could take the pages out and work on them, put them back in, switch them around, rearrange them, add more. That was my thing, was being able to add more and switch them around. Hey, Stalker, baby, how you feeling? How nice for you to be here. So that's one way you could do it. Or, well, actually, that's like 3 ways you could do it. Let me get this over here. And then I was just kind of browsing around at things that I have, thinking, how can we do this? I have this super cool old vintage recipe box. Look how beat up it is. You could put your pages on book rings. Absolutely, Margie. That's a great idea. Or, punch them and then put them on, like bind them with those big D rings. Look at that. It even has the index tabs in it. Love it. And I was thinking you could file them in here. Get rid of these. Use them for something else. Fabulous. Jennifer Jane, how lovely. I love these things. I buy them all the time. I don't know why. I love them. Ooh, cat, yum. So I was thinking, yeah, you could use an old file card box or recipe box, whatever, and put each pocket in there. And then you could use the dividers to say, okay, well, these Corey Dahman's categories are like flips, flaps, and flips, flaps, and folds. What's the other one, you guys? Are they pockets and tucks or something? So you could divide them by that and put them in there. And that way you could just flip through, when you want to look through your ideas. Again, I think it might get full fast. I don't want to have to worry about bulk. So that's part of my thinking. I found this when I was plowing through my goodies. Oh, Goodwill, $2. Remember these? Oh, there we go. That'd be a great way to do it, right? Just make sure that you're making your pockets the size to fit in the little sleeves. The thing that was amazing about this one to me is the paper dividers are really thick. Hey, Melanie. We have all kinds of people here tonight. How exciting. But this would really work, right? You just would want to make sure that your pockets, oh, I just spit on that. Your pockets or tucks or whatever were in here. Okay, squirrel, I'm going to start over right now. No, I'm not. Well, this was just another idea, because then you could also put pages in between since these open. You know, you could cut scrapbook paper or whatever in between. Or if you wanted to do full page ideas, you could put them in here. Let's see. My computer's going all nutty. Right? So that would be a great way to do it. And I guess what I'm saying here is I just wanted to show you some options, because you can do it any damn way you want to. Hey, Danielle. Oh, we've got new friends and I'm cussing. Sorry, Danielle. Welcome to the crazy train, Danielle. Although I'm being awfully businesslike tonight, aren't I, friends? You could also put your dies in here, absolutely. So that's an idea. And as we saw, if you think this is a great idea, yeah, $2 at the old Goodwill. Oh, squirrel, you're tired. Wake up and play with us for a while. We're making idea books, I hope. And then there's always the ever popular Big Lots basket. That'll hold some stuff now, wouldn't it? Might be a little less decorative than I wanted. I'm not going crazy, but this would certainly work. All right, then let me go over here. If you have a cinch, I know I'm very proper tonight, Danielle. It'll end. It never lasts long. If you have a cinch machine, you could make yourself a big fat spiral bound book, right? Out of anything you wanted. Oh, I found this in my travels. I am fooling you, Danielle. Oh, good, squirrel. Are they working? Are you feeling better? So remember these? The 1970s recipe card houses? Yes, I have some. Yes, I still have recipe cards left. But this would work, right? Look, first of all, I love how it looks, because it's two different colors of gold. So 70s. It has its little lid, so it's all fancy. The lid gives it some more height, so you could make things taller. You have a clear one, Deb? That'll work. Already has the little cards in there for you to mount your stuff on. You know, you could make your pockets or your tags or whatever. And it has the divider in the middle, and it has the big dividers where you could put a tab saying, okay, these are pockets, these are tuck spot ideas, right? So that would work. And I know a lot of us have these floating around. Yours is green, Margie. Is it avocado green? Ooh, that's dusty. I've had it a while. Okay, so those are all ideas. Who has other ideas? Shout them out. Just going to move some stuff over, guys. Shout out the ideas. Here we go. Oops, I'm whacking stuff. Whack, whack. Oh, yeah. I get you. Yep. The recipe card rests on the ledge of the lid. What? Are you telling me secrets? I've never actually used a recipe out of here. Get out of town. So, like that. Well, that didn't work that well, did it? Oh, that's because it's a divider card. Men's favorites. Well, men should shag their peaches into the kitchen. Look at that, you guys. Pockets knows everything. I did not know that. It does rest right there. Yeah, that's avocado green, Margie. Pukey green. Huh. Look at that. Pockets. You're a genius. Very retro, Jennifer. I like that color, actually. Okay, moving this stuff out of the way. And I will show you my ultimate decision. It's two-part, you see. Well, the idea book is one part. I'm going to go with a standard boring binder. I will decorate the cover because, well, this, I don't know, pockets, it's cool. Yeah, I'm full of useless information too. My kids tell me all the time. This was the biggest binder that I had. It's not vintage, well, it's a little older, but it's not vintage. But it's got a good sized spine, and it's bigger this way than a lot of them are. Squirrel, that's just mean. Just mean. So yeah, it's got tabs that I can keep, so I can say, folds, flips, whatever Corey used, because she had good ideas. That's so smart, Deb. See? A 3-ring binder, you said? No, that was Hyacinth. What kind of book? Deb. That's right, Mary. The 70s are calling, and they want their colors back. So, yeah, this is what ultimately I have decided to use. I got to take these pages out. Coco. Hard to tell, Coco. Yep, I'm an adrenaline junkie. No, I'm not. A spiral traveler size. Now, what will happen when it's all filled up, Deb? I'm just pulling out these dividers, you guys. Pink and, wasn't it pink and black, Candy? Turquoise and black? I remember Aileen back before when it wasn't just tacky glue. Who was that lady who was on? Carol Duvall. Remember that, you guys? That would work too. I mean, it's just a matter of deciding. I mean, do you want it to look when it's done like a book for sale, like Corey's? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, damn. We'll get back to it. Do you want it to be bound in so it is all fancy? Well, that's not necessarily all fancy, but you know what I mean. Do you want it to be all coordinating? Do you want it to be whatever scraps are laying on your desk? I know she was a nutball, wasn't she, Margie? See, Deb, that'll work. It really is up to you and what you think would work, what system, if you want to do it at all, what system would work for you. Little Gypsy has a 9x6 book that you got at the Dollar Tree. Cool. Well, Ami, you could try one of these other ideas or rip out the ones in that book and refile them, you see. Oh, it happens, Deb. You guys, I'm recycling these pages because they're thin and shiny and kind of everything I don't like in a page. So, yeah, if you have one that you already started that you stopped because it wasn't really working for you. Hey, Michelle, how you feeling, honey? I was telling everyone you're a little under the weather. Yeah, right, Pockets. And do you want it to be bound in, or do you want to be able to rearrange it and whatnot? And if you have one that you started a long time ago, revamp it now. Once you see an idea, you're like, oh, yeah. There you go. Use Nicole Relax Cut Glue's folded glue book idea. Anything will work. I do that all the time, squirrel. You know you're welcome to make shit up here. We're grown-ups. We can take it. Yep, loosey-goosey. Michelle, you're going to come on next week, right? Well, yeah, Debbie, but you have to use them at least once. And hi, Debbie. Michelle, are you gonna? Did you tell me that you use a binder? See, look, you guys copying ideas already. Again with that. Yay, Michelle's coming next week. Woo! You can show us your binder and bring us a couple new things to make, okay, Michelle? Well, new to us. Nothing new under the sun. Hyacinth, I think Kathy Berg has a Pazzles and loves it. Okay, so what I did was I took, again, in the interest of, you know, most of the stuff I make is sort of vintage-y-ish. Good for you, Michelle. Yay. Well, I'm a copycat because that's what ultimately I decided on. I cut some pages that are, I cut black ones. I cut more black ones than this. Hello. 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 Yeah. Okay, well, I have more black ones than that. I seem to have misplaced them. Oh, Kelly, it was so nice of you to stop in. I miss you, you little rat. I hope work is better for you. Gypsy, what labels are you talking about, honey? And then I cut up some Tim Holtz paper, and these were just some that I had laying around. Like, you know how the glue in his paper packs breaks and all the pages fall out? These had been hanging around for kind of forever. And so I cut these in. They're not all as wide as they could have been, but I'm okay with that. So I have those. Again, because, whoops, that glue didn't break. His pattern papers work with a lot of stuff upside down. And I think that'll work just fine. Or if I'm making something out of coffee dyed paper. Oh, yep. I gotcha, Gypsy. None at the Dollar Tree. Mine were gifted to me. Someone had I don't know what, but they ended up with like 2 packages of those. So I have plenty. Any old labels will do, though. You could just use pieces of paper and tape it on. You could use a Post-it. Whatever you got. And then I took some brown cardstock as well, thinking these would kind of be my base pages. And I could move them around depending on what page I was working on and what I was using to make it. Because this is a cookbook, I was going to stick a little bit with a theme, right? I'm trying to get those on there. Get on there. So I pulled out one of my very favorite cookbooks. It's an old Betty Crocker. And it is called The New Ford Treasury of Favorite Recipes from Famous Restaurants. I think it was a Betty Crocker. Better Homes, maybe? Maybe I'm making all of that up. Cool. I love this book. Look at this. Bacon by Brookie. Ain't no one wants that, Margie, except for pancakes. I make fabulous pancakes. Isn't this awesome? I just love it. Love it. The little bits of paper flying out of it because I've used it so much. So I may use this, to make book page stuff. The pages are not brittle at all. They're nice and thick. So isn't it nice that Jennifer Jane is here with us? I pulled that out to use. And I pulled out a few old handwritten recipe cards, or typed, just to put in my pile of stuff to play with. Let me put these pages in. So my thought was, this way I have some base pages to get started with. Brekkie by Brookie, that's right. Sign up in advance because the lines are long. And this way, with my handy dandy binder, if I have, full page ideas, I can put those in as well. I figured the black and the Tim Holtz would kind of go together. I might have done a shoddy hole punching job. Well, we missed you, Jennifer. It's nice to see you. Oh, I have a question for you guys. This was funny. I was going through some old paper pads looking for the paper pad I wanted to use. When was the last time anyone saw this paper pad? Yes, Johnny. Ami wanted me to start over too, so I'll start over again. Lost and Found paper stash, Tim Holtz. Who else has this in their stash? This is old. Do you, Johnny? Oh, more of you than I knew. I do too, Jennifer. Okay, well, we'll just start over. Let me throw everything back on the table. But that was my thinking on this, you guys, is some craft backgrounds, some Tim Holtz backgrounds, and some black backgrounds. Not matchy-matchy, however, not complete chaos when I go to peek through it either. I do think I did a shoddy punching job. I can't find my 5-hole punch. That's all right. And it took me maybe half an hour to cut these pages and just pop the holes in them. Excellent YouTube watching entertainment, hole punching. So yeah, I mean, even once these start getting fluffy, there's going to be lots of room in here. And as I start figuring out what the sections will be, it's going to be right there. Are you still playing with poker chips, Johnny? No crafting, no crafting. Yeah, I did do a bad job, and that's upside down, I know. That's right, Margie. And they're nice and sturdy to hold your stuff. You guys, where did I put that black cardstock? Well, it'll turn up. So I'm just going to pop these in here. Back in the drawer. Yep, definitely did a bad job hole punching. Man. All right. Then my other thought was I'm going to, I was using them to cover up the lights. I'm going to make a pocket for the front of the binder. Right, Coco? Awesome, Hyacinth. Well, now you have to find a new one to make your idea book. I'm going to go ahead and put a pocket. I'll sand down the front cover, put in a pocket to hold our labels so that I can make sure to be giving people credit. The other thing is if you don't have the labels or don't want to use them. That's right, Margie. That's why I was going through my old paper stash. I have some Michaels ones that I probably never will use. So yeah, that's that. We'll put a pocket there to hold our labels. If you don't want to use labels, they're pockets. You could just write a note and put it in the pockets. I am not, Debbie. I'm not making a kit. You guys are on your own because it's so personal about how you want this to be. Yes, see, Hyacinth is ready to go. Now, part B of this is once I make a pocket, my journals are not really very similar, but they generally have similar colors or whatever. So I was like, well, if I want to make more than one, I love this pocket. What am I going to do? Well, I pulled this out of the plastic storage room. You guys remember this? Do they still make them? There. Oh, look, dust balls. And I guess I put that in upside down. Oh, well. You get what you pay for. There you go, Kathy. That works. I'm actually going to use one of my own digis. I don't want to talk about Slow Stitch to Go. Love the idea. It was so much work, you guys. They are baby dust bunnies. I've been growing them. They'll be big soon. Coco. So at any rate, I pulled this guy out because I wasn't using it. And I was thinking, well, fun. So where's all the stuff we were just messing with? Let's see here. This is one of the Patty Viramonte's things. An ephemera bucket that won't be chaotic. So, okay, this one, I would make one to go in my idea book. And then, okay, I'm just sitting here watching TV. I want to make 5 more of these because I'm brain dead. Then what I could do is make 5 more of them and pop them in my little ephemera bucket. And I'll probably have tabs in here, to let me know what's what. Yeah, Johnny loves slow stitching so much. You guys, I love slow stitching. My hand hurts too much to do it now, but I love those kits. I thought they were a great idea. You have no idea how much work they were, how many hours of work. So anyway, so I'm going to use this, but again, that way I can make more than one. And when I'm making a journal, I can go, oh, well, here are some of these, here are some of those. Also a Corey Dahman idea. She has little, I think she uses those photo boxes from Michael's or whatever, and puts all her stuff in it. And I thought, well, that's just very, very clever. So yes, now I can sort of mass make, and I'll only make them up to a point so that when I go to pull them for journals, I can finish decorating them to go with the journal. I'm so glad, Kat. Oh, Kathy, that'll be fun. I'm glad you love your kit pockets. That was fun, and I love stitching. Hopefully my hand will at some point get better enough. A shrine? Margie, that sounds fun. I know sweet Janet Nash uses hers a lot. So anyway, that's what I'm going to use this for. But again, use a bucket. Use what you got. That would work. Just make tab dividers. Use your little recipe card book. I just happen to have this. Oh, okay, we're holding. Amia's going to the computer. Time out. I'm so glad, Farrington. So glad. Yes, Shredder is just like a shrine, Johnny. So now what Corey Dahman does, are you sick of me saying Corey Dahman? Mm-hmm. Michelle, we were talking about all different ways to hold your ideas. Yes, I have decided after pondering for like 2 weeks. Hi, Michelle. Did I say hi, Michelle? I have decided I'm going to use an old Weight Watchers cookbook binder because it's the biggest one I had. It had the biggest spine. It's not vintage. We will do something fun on the cover at some point. But this way, I can move pages around. I can make it really fat. Hey, Laurel. So nice you guys to stop by. So yeah, this is ultimately what I decided to use. We've been talking about what other people use and some other ideas. Just kind of, whatever you have. Don't go buy something new. Shut it, Margie. Wait, Deb, who? ASMR? No, I'm not shaming it, Coco. I was delighted. I'm sure he'll be delighted, Kat. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot. I guess still a little more vintage than I knew. However, all of the pages just went in the recycling bin. Pity. That's her whole channel name. That scares me. Does she do like hair washing? ASMR hair washing? No. Oh, Candy, that doesn't sound fun. Stay with us. Stay with us instead. That's what I suggest. So now, as I said, Corey makes an index. Oh, Johnny, no, I'm busy tomorrow. or whatever day you need a favor. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go. Johnny's scaring me. What, Johnson? I know, right, Hyacinth? Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Ah, yeah, okay. You can promote your peaches off. Go for it. Johnny got Sophia's box, you guys. Pardon me. Beautiful. I saw it. She's got beautiful packs. So make sure to run over to Johnny's channel tomorrow at 5 o'clock to get your beautiful fabric. How is that, Johnson? So I'm going to put a pocket here to hold our labels. Let me pull out those labels. Oops. So we'll have our labels so we can give people credit where credit is due, as they say. Because, yes, I'm a big old idea swiper, but I do like to give credit. Yes, shameless plugs are encouraged. Okay, so I'm going to clip them right there to remind me. Now, Corey, as I was trying to say, I cannot finish a thought. Margie, I am off every day. You're not kidding. Corey made an index. So she has a list that tells her what page the ideas are on, and where they came from, or she names them something that would remind her of where she got the idea. That's too hard for me. So I think I'm going to stick with my old labeling system. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Yes, that's pretty much what my labels are, and where to find the idea again, or the video, or wherever I saw it, to refresh my memory on how they made it, because I can't, you guys know I can't visualize things. I have to be able to watch it to do it. Like I can't look at a pocket and go, oh yeah, it was folded here, it was folded there, and that's how it was made. No, doesn't happen for me. So I need to know exactly where to go to see it made again, because 5 minutes after I've made it, you know I forgot. And I might make a couple of pages with some fold-up pockets on the bottom to hold tags or whatever. I'm just going to wing it as I go along. I just know that I'm tired of racking my brains when I go to make a journal to try to reinvent the wheel every time. Know what I mean? And sometimes I just feel like folding book page and decorating it. Sometimes I just do. So again, Corey was very conscious. Every page was Tim Holtz, and she was very conscious of making sure that this page coordinated with this page. I'm not going to do that. Yes, I need crumbs to follow. I actually need a big damn blueprint, Coco. Yeah, a big one. Monkeying Madness Journal. Yes, that's pretty much what it's going to be, Janice. But I'm not going to worry so much about coordinating this page and this page. I just don't want it to be crazy. Like I'm not going to go in and use a bunch of pink paper here. Hey, Patricia. Yes, she has inspired me to get back on the idea book. For everything, Carla. It's just sad. My sister used to be able to make clothes without, like she could look at something and sew it. No, Brooke needs a pattern, written directions, and maybe a PowerPoint presentation. Yo, crumbs. I need some crumbs. I know, Debbie, I miss 87, but I'm glad she's having a lovely summer with her family. So yeah, I'll make stuff, put the idea in here, label it, where it came from, where I can go back to watch it. And then if I feel like making more, I'll put them in my white bucket to be pulled out. What do you guys think? How can I improve it? No, I need a whole chocolate cake, Hyacinth. You're making me hungry. Yeah. Michelle, if you haven't watched Corey, no, I think you said that you had. Her link is down below, you guys. Definitely go check her out. Awesome, Patricia. Having thought about a lot of versions, and I really like Johnny's idea of the big fat spine and altering an actual old book. I just don't think it's going to fit the way I want it to be. They are, because the rings are so deep, Johnny, that if the pages were as big as the cover, they'd be all pokey outy. I can make them bigger. I've only made a few bases so far. So, yeah, we can go bigger. We can go big or we could go home. Oh, Peggy, absolutely. We could put some file folder pockets in, and then things like that envelope. The envelope journal that is, I messed up folding. I will figure this one out, you guys. You know I can't do it while I'm live. Thanks, Kylie. Kylie recommends Treasure Books. That's Barb, right? Barbara? I think so. That's right. That sounds like a tedious sort of job, Kathy. I'm going to use these labels right here. Johnny, you're home from where? What? Janice, I think a lot of us did. Years ago, slapdash and stopped doing it. So I'm thinking with the book that I started, I'm going to take those ideas and get them in here. Those would be great. Aaron's half folders. I do not have any. But I could make a file folder pocket and then slip this in, with all the dimensions and everything. Make digital labels for the idea book that fit an Avery label. Okay. What do I do then? Pockets, she says. Right. Like the bullet journal work. Yep. Some table of contents pages. I just thought for my own particular self, it'll be easier to have a label on the page and sell them. I said I wasn't enabling tonight, Pockets, but I did lie. Oh, great, Coco. I'm so glad. I never got any of them, Michelle. Now I'm sad, but we can make an envelope pocket. And that way some bigger things like this can go in there. Oh, that's a good idea, Kathy. Or you can, copy and paste a bunch of them onto a piece of paper if you don't have the phone printer. And then you could just print them onto a piece of paper and stick it in your binder. I've got them back here just for that purpose, Janice. All right, Pockets, we can make that happen. Well, no, if you're doing a binder like this, punch a hole and stick them in. If you're doing a regular book, make a pocket in the front. That's right, Debbie. You can always do book 1, book 2. I think ultimately that's what Corey did. She did one for flips, flaps, and folds. I remember because it's fun to say. Well, and then there was another one. Pockets. Who's watched her? You guys must know. That's right. In that left drawer, Kathy says, Johnny. Yes, it would. Jude, that would be awesome. Undo is magic in a bottle. That's true. It's expensive magic in a bottle. Yes, thing 1 and thing 2. That's what I call my kids, Barb. Hey, Rosemary. You got here just in time for the enabling. So yeah, that's going to work for me. I'm going to leave this here because it's covering up the glary lights, sort of. It is worth every penny when you really make a mistake. Yes, Mindy, Scrap Busters, Corey Dahman. She's a smarty. But we all know that every video we watch, we see something, whether it's a tutorial or not. We see something that we go, oh, that's cool. I want to do that. Or you wake up one morning and actually have an idea. It doesn't happen to me that often, but once in a while. All right, so the other thing I'm going to use in here when I'm not using book pages, if I need a digital or do some decorating or whatever, unglue. Did they get glued together by mistake, Deb? Or are they bound and you need to unbind them? Because if you use your heat tool, it'll melt the glue on the binding. Still in lockdown, Kylie, I'm so sorry. So this is the digital kit that I found that I made a while ago and never released. So I'm going to use it in my book. It's called Grandma's Kitchen. And it's a design team project for Julie at the old design shop. I know, isn't she adorable? Julie is also linked down below. Oh, okay, Ami, good. Well, you can just put it down on the table, and that way you can flip through it. No pain in the hands, Coco. I'm sure you guys all know Julie. Both her blog and her Etsy shop are linked down below. She has wonderful freebies on her blog. She has great digitals in her shop, and her prices can't be beat. So this is a design team project for her. Of which pockets? Oh, I know, right? With the big buttons on them. That's appropriate, right? So I printed these out a long time ago. That's why they have curly edges. And this is paper that I'm going to be using for all the decorating and whatnot of little bits. I'm not going to go crazy decorating stuff, but a lot of times I want to see, I want to give myself a kickstart to see how to do it. Look at that. So a lot of these pages will go really well on the Tim Holtz. If they really clash, then I'll use one of the black ones or one of the craft ones. So I have this too. I think I've got a couple of them printed out. They're only printed on one side. These are all the test prints I did when I was making it. I like it. And it'll be fun with the cookbook theme. See? I know it is pockets. It kind of went that way. Unintentionally, but then I figured I would go with it, Then I figured I would go with it. I found that I had all these printed out, and I hate to let them go to waste. I think Kathy said she had a bunch of digis too. But I'm going to stick them right back there. And probably what I will do is take one of those white dishwashing tubs. Thanks, Ami. Yes, it's called Grandma's Kitchen, but it is not in the Etsy shop. I made it a while ago and totally forgot about it. Absolutely, Kathy, there you go. The beauty of making it yourself, you can make it however you want it to be. Oh, Coco, that's a great idea. Thanks, Squirrel. All my digis are 50% off, you guys, if you didn't know, in the shop, except for the stickers. No. It is. That's why I decided to use this one, Deb. It was the biggest one I had. I had one that was fairly big that was very old, but I was afraid it was not going to take a lot of abuse. This, Michelle, was Michael's a while ago. I don't know if they still have them. I love red and pink together too, Jennifer. Well, and chocolate and flowers. I love flowers. So yeah, I thought this would be really fun just to poke stuff in. I can make some little tabs to tell me what's in there. And then when I'm making a journal, I don't have to reinvent the wheel. That makes me happy. Or if I find something and I make it, I won't put it on my desk somewhere and then not see it for 6 months. That's right, Barb. Margie doesn't believe in that crap. If they have it anymore, Deb, it would be online. Don't make Johnny scream like a little girl. Don't do it. That's right. You tell him, Pockets. Let me go see. You want me to go look and see if I can find it? You guys talk amongst yourselves. Be good. Be good. And I am going to show you one idea, something that I found that I really want to make. Well, I did make. And I think it's super fun. All right. Let's see. That would be store. I have no idea what they called it. Anybody? Speak up if you found it already. Man, they have a lot of storage. Buzzing through. I think they might have stopped making a lot of these. Just talking away. For all I know, you guys all left. If I'm boring you to death, sorry. You know what else you could do, though? Do you remember a while ago I made those boxes out of used priority boxes from Amazon? You could do that. I don't see any of this stuff anymore. Nope. They sure have a lot of stuff, though. I don't see it, you guys, but they're 30 pages. I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole thing. Maybe Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Did I say hi already? I think I did. Oh, my God. Well, let me go grab that. One of the ones I made, because it's pretty much the same thing. Ooh, sit on my butt too long. It was this dude. You guys remember this? Sorry, I hit the camera. So they're just boxes made out of boxes glued together. And I did a little decoupaging. This is the lamest one I made. I didn't decorate it very well. So it's priority boxes that are cut, at an angle and then glued all together. So that works really well. And it's pretty much the same thing as that white Michaels thing. Yes, these are my napkins. I just won a prize from the lovely Helen Piccola, mod extraordinaire, of 50 napkins. That was for Colleen's giveaway, or her 1,000 subscribers. Helen had this very generous giveaway. I won it, did a very long video about it, and a happy mail from Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. There was no audio. And I'm probably going to speed it up and do a voiceover. But anyway, yeah, I have some awesome napkins. Jean, are you laughing at me with my napkins? Yes, foam board from the Dollar Tree. And that way, if you want to make more than one of something, you have a place to store them where they won't just wander off and get lost somewhere or thrown in the recycling by mistake or whatever. So that's where I'm at. This and my white thing is what I'm going to do. It's just, I went through, and showed you guys the napkins and trying to go through it again, saying stuff about all the napkins. I just don't think so. So, yeah. Once I get up the strength of will, I will do a voiceover and speed up the napkin flip. But it was a fabulous giveaway. It was so generous. Yes. Well, and I have a bag of extras, Jennifer, like duplicates. I only put one in there. I have so many napkins. So what I need to do, we need to find some ideas on using napkins. We can put them in the idea book. See where I'm going with this, you guys? See where I'm going with this? So I will probably have one of those Rubbermaid white buckets that I use for everything. They're a dishwashing bucket, I think. And I'll put my idea book in there. I'll put my digital kit in there. I'll put my collaging scraps, like coffee dyed paper scraps and stuff. And my little cookbook that I'm going to use, and the book pages. I'm going to use the book pages from that book that I started with, and I'll just have a little thing I can carry around with me and make fabulous stuff while I'm downstairs or whatever. Mark is still not able really to get up to the coop, so still doing a lot of stuff downstairs. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? I'm excited. Okay. So, here we go. Want to make a thing? Should we make a thing? Let's make a thing. Looking for a pretty piece of paper. Ooh, I like this one. Let's use this one. Johnny, it's brown. You don't have to be afraid. There's no color. That's right, Margie. Absolutely. Go for it, Johnson. Go do it. Absolutely. I want all you guys to jump in, play along. Please feel free to post your show and tells on the Facebook group, and think about if you would like to come on and share one of your fabulous ideas, because this is going to be a series. It's going to be going on for a while, like the creepy baby did. Peggy, did you finish already? Did you finish your idea book, Peggy? Oh, I know. We're going to do something to it, Johnson. It was the biggest binder I had. It worked for me. Okay. So you need one 12 by 12 square of scrapbook paper. That's it. You need your cutter. You need some glue. You need a scoreboard. Probably would make it easier if you got one. Okay. So what we're going to do is take our 12 by 12 piece of paper. You guys paying attention now? Mm-hmm. And we're going to cut 3 4-inch strips. Yes, note-taking time, measurements and whatnot. It can be the first thing you put in your idea book. Oh, thanks, Margie. Oh, do you want to see it? Do you want to see what I'm making? A preview? It's a little waterfall flippy-do. How cute is that, right? Can you stand it? Ah, so much fun. And it's got a little tab there. You can do whatever you want. I saw this at, I call her Johnson all the time, Jennifer. Liz, the Paper Project. This is her idea, and I think it's adorable. She put a little pocket back here, you know, so you could tuck more stuff in. And then depending on how you glue it on the page, I would probably glue the side and the bottom, and you get a tuck spot. Gotta get my entertainment where I can get it. Okay, so yes, one 12 by 12 piece of paper. Cut it into 3 4-inch wide strips. 2 of them you're going to cut into 4-inch squares. I'm going to do them one at a time because I really do want it to be 4 by 4, and sometimes it kind of slides if you try to do more than one. I still haven't bought one of those. I almost said bought. I haven't bought one of those giant Fiskars rotary choppers. Kylie, what are you having? I want breakfast. I love breakfast. It's my favorite. Can you guys tell I'm a tad on the hungry side? All right. I don't know why I do this at dinner time. That's what my sweet Elle says. Why do you do this at dinner time? I don't know why. Because I am a troublemaker. All right, so now you have 6 4-inch squares. You with me? I have all the digits still, Margie. I'm happy to report. Now grab your scoreboard. Toast with ham with barbecue sauce. Well, Kylie, that's a different kind of breakfast. Oh, you guys, don't be such babies. Does it involve eggs, Kylie? Oh, good. Are you having palpitations, Margie? You're having trouble typing, I can see. Okay, so get out your scoreboard. And what you're going to do, I hope you can see this, but there's a shadow from my computer. Sorry. Back up, bud. No eggs. Oh, my goodness. That's not breakfast. I could eat eggs for every meal. I love them. Okay, so you're going to score at 6 inches, also known as the middle. And then you're going to go every 1/4 inch 6 times because you have 6 little pages, right? So that's 2. And that's 3. And that's 4. Ooh, I went off the rails. Man. And that's 5. I'm not looking at chat. Oh, that would be so much easier, wouldn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got 6. Cool. Done with the scoreboard. And then, coincidentally, you want to score. Oh my gosh. Did Mary go off the rails with a rotary cutter? Okay, so you fold away from the score. And then, that's right. Hey, I've been behaving tonight, Margie. Come on. Been like paying attention to what I was doing. All right, Jennifer. Yes, you have 6 pages, so you have 6 scores. Nope. 6 pages, Johnny, 6 scores. And you go along, you fold away from your score. Oh, yeah, didn't Mary like set herself on fire or something? Or start a fire with a candle or something? Oh, Lord. Well, I still have all the digits, knock wood. And I'm folding it both ways because you really do want to make sure it's good and folded. And I'm kind of being neat and tidy, making sure that it's staying straight so that it's not wandering off on either side. You want it to be a neat fold. Cool. You did. You paid my salty tax. That was so sweet. Margie gave a super chat before I even came in. Very sweet. Yes. 6 scores. You mark it. You score it 6 inches and then 5 more times because you're going to make 6 pages. Somebody help Johnny. Someone help Johnny do the mathing. Oh, I see what you're saying. So there'd be 12 sections on your paper. I don't think so. No. I did go over each score twice. Tim Holt's paper is fairly fluffy. Okay. So I folded away from the score as you do and then towards it and made sure it was going nicely. And then you decide which, well, this is obviously going to be the back. But then you decide if you want this to be your front cover. Hey, lay down, right? Or if you want to flip it around and have that be your front cover. Well, your base piece, really, I guess not. The front cover. Trying to get it to lay flat. We had a mishap, apparently, in scoring land. Okay. I think I'm going to use this as the base, the part that faces up. Rookie OSA, perfect name for me. Is that my new name? Okay. And then you could certainly go around and ink the edges of these if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I'm going to be nice to you tonight, even though you guys are mean. So you just put a little, well, you can either put glue on here or you could put it on your base. And what you want to do is put it right between those scores. Okay, so I'm starting at the bottom one. you want me to zoom in a little bit? Let's just see. Let's try that. Wow, I was way out, huh? Come on, you can do it, camera. You can do it. It says, no, I can't. All right, let's see if that helps you. Looks blurry again, doesn't it? What in the world? Mark just messed with it. That's right. No crybabies here, right, Jennifer? Okay, so I put the glue in between the first two scores, or the bottom two scores, rather. You're going to line up your little piece of 4x4. Now, you don't want to go right up to the score. Let me pick this up. It's hard to see because of the lines on the paper. There we go. You don't want to go all the way right to the score mark. You want to leave a little bit so that it can fold nicely. So can you see? Oh, that's way too, because I forgot I zoomed in. Sorry. Can you see I left a little edge there? Why in the world is this so blurry? Mark said he fixed it. Nom, if you're listening, you're in trouble. Okay, and then you just go ahead and you do each one of those the same way. And I think I might alternate. What do you think? Zazzy, right? Gotta hold it up. So again, whoopsie. Stop it. Stop it. Hold it up. Don't go all the way up to... Ah, I did this down. I know, right? Throwing them under the bus. Just go up to right below the score line. Don't go over it. Don't go right to it. It's not blurry, really? All right, I mean, maybe it's your eye. Speaking of eyes, I had to scratch mine. And you do the same thing with all of them. I really like this dark one, so I'm going to use this one next. Okay, while I'm doing this, you guys get out your envelope punch boards if you have them. Or a tab out of your stash, or a piece of fabric, or whatever you have that you want to use. I'm going to use my envelope punch board because I don't use it enough, and this will remind me of another way to use it. Ami, are you making fun of my blindosity? All right, go ahead. You can. I do. Excuse me. Uh-oh, hope the cold medicine isn't wearing off. Although, really, today has been better allergy-wise. Is my giant noggin in the way? Oh, good. No. Thank you, Margie. It's true. Or it's a great place to put a bunch of photos, and you can journal on the back. And it's kind of cool with only one sheet of paper, right? Did I not put enough scores on here? It would appear I have one left. Whoopsie. We're going to have to do some doctoring. That's upside down. Whoopsie. Oh, I like this one because it has the tape. Nope, that's the right side. It appears I didn't make. This is the first idea for your idea book. Well, just in case you have one, Johnson. If you don't, you can just use a punch or whatever. Your eyes look at each other and meet in the middle. That's very odd. Oh, squirrel. Shut it. Okay. So I don't want to do too much flipping and flapping yet. Not sure our glue is all the way dry. All right. Where are we missing? We're missing one right in there. What the heck? Can you guys see what I'm talking about? There's like one missing right there. How did that happen? Oh, nope. I folded it wrong. Let's see. No, I didn't fold it wrong. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Well, okay. Apparently a rocket. Oh, a rocket. Be a rocket. I bet your high kicks are fabulous pockets. You could. Do you think we could go back in and get one in there? I know I made 6. I'm just pondering out loud, you guys. Flipping through. Nope. Yeah, probably you could go back in and fix it and stick one in there. Frankly, just don't know. That's right. Johnson interrupted me during the scoring process. Okay, so you make 6 scores and you do it exactly that way. If you have 6 score marks, all 6 pieces will go in. Wow, that's really zoomed. Well, Kathy, it's fine because we're going to fix it. It's really not a problem. Hold on. Zooming out because that's kind of terrifying. There we go. Well, yeah, it's your fault, Johnny. So, yeah. Okay. So then get out your envelopes, punch board, or a tab, or a piece of fabric, or whatever. Okay, and what we're going to do, I got out my little mini one. Do you guys remember making file folders with your envelope punch board? We could. Well, actually, we're going to cut it down a little bit anyway. It's going to be just fine. Pull the front down to the bottom edge. It already is. Oh, pull the front down. Yeah, you could. I don't know if that's how you do it, though, pockets. Yeah, we could make one more score on here, but yeah, no, I don't feel like messing with it, honestly. I told you I was a little salty tonight. I would have to do mathing in my head. I can't do that while I'm live. Okay, so this is 4 inches wide. You're going to take that bottom one. If you want to, you can certainly lop some off at this point. You certainly can. I'm going to try to do it with scissors, bold, right? Can she get a straight line? Hey, that's not bad for me. That's right. I did it on purpose so you guys would see how to not do it. Almost anything you do can be fixed, you guys. It's not a big deal. And if it's just absolutely impossible to redeem, it's one piece of scrapbook paper, not the end of the world. Everyone hates the punch board. And you can use the big punch board for this. I just pulled this one out because it's tiny and cute. Okay, so you're going to take, this is the flap. You could actually, at this point, cut both layers, and then you go back to the original design. Boom. Can't even tell there was a boo-boo, right? Off with its head. That's right, Margie. So you take the longest top flap, right? So that's your little bookie. Take this one. And what we're going to do is, see, can you guys see the punch board? See, that looks blurry to me. I mean, are you crazy? I think you might be. Because this is 4 inches wide, we're going to make sure we have the right flap. There we go. That's right, Johnny, just like you. I take, oh, that's right, it goes this way. I take crafting lessons from Johnny. Okay, so this is that top flap. We're going to go to 1.5 inches on the measuring part. Then we're going to go to 2.5 inches. God willing, and the creek don't rise. It's even, or it's in the middle. Right? Isn't that so cute? Look, it's so cute. Then you take your straight edge and your ruler, And again, Johnny, let's go over this. You have a metal edge on this ruler for using your X-Acto knife. That was so funny. I couldn't believe you didn't know that was there. Where is my X-Acto knife? I'm going to terrify you guys again. Okay. And what we're going to do is line this up, try to get a straight line for fun. And I'm lining the metal edge up with the bottom of these dips because we want to chop off the right and the left. Don't go crazy and go down the whole way because then you cut out the middle, says the voice of experience. I can't imagine I would ask you that, squirrel. How rude. If I did, pardon me. Okay, so then you go like that and you go, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. You guys, no, what did I do? I can't craft live. Why am I here? Something went terribly awry. Oh, I turned it inside out. There we go. Nothing went awry. Okay. So then you have your little flippy-do. It's not as cool as the one that had 6 pages. That's right. Don't make us put the dunce cap on you. Look how adorable, right? Love it. Love it. Love it. And then if you inked it, it would be more obvious where your little tab was. So that would be a fun thing to put on a journal page, and it's easy to make. A lot easier if you're not talking at the same time. Let me just say that. So this can go. I already lost my idea book, you guys. We can go right into our idea book, and this might look quite beautiful right here. It is a floppy do, Donna. I actually kind of like that there on the Tim Holtz paper. Or, you know, I'm not going to go insane with the coordinating and everything, but I am going to try to pay attention. Oh, you made one, Rosemary? Of course. Nothing new under the sun. Really? You pulled it down and it flapped down? Rosemary says her hands. So, I mean, this could go kind of anywhere you wanted it to. I would probably put it down at the bottom so you could write on it as it went up. And then I would put either, you know, on here or on here, one of our labels that says, where did I say I found this? Liz, the paper project. That would tell me where I found this idea. That's way, I zoomed way in. Sorry, guys. I was trying to make it easier. So our little flippy-do is kind of fabulous. Let's ink this edge, shall we? Oh, squirrel. I'm used to you guys giving me guff. I live for it. I've taken to inking some stuff with black. I like it a lot. And again, I wouldn't go all ham decorating this up and stuff, but a little inking. You know, this isn't, I'm not making it to sell like Corey does. I think I vaguely remember those from my Stampin' Up days, you guys. But here, there you go. Something new and different, right? See, that way you can really see that little tab better. You could put push on it if you wanted, you know, to make it obvious. I don't think I want to glue it down yet because I want to finish inking it, but I won't make you watch because I'm nice that way. But yeah, so that if you glued it side and bottom like that, you'd have a fabulous tuck as well. And then, as I said, Liz put a pocket on here so that you could, you know, you could put journaling paper here, whatever floats your boat. I would not suggest covering the top part with writing paper because you don't want to mess with your folds. It won't flap right. It won't be floppy right anymore. So that is that, you guys. There's our first idea for our idea book. Wow. Let me zoom out. That's freaking me out. Oops. Did I just, like, I didn't hang up on you guys, did I? Rude. So rude. Oh, that's better. Yay. You want her finished books? You want to touch them? They're just beautiful. But again, I'm just not going to get that worried about coordinating and everything. It would be perfect for a journal, wouldn't it? Adding extra real estate. And I swear to God, in 2 days, I will have forgotten about this and certainly how to make it. So now it's in my book. And when I'm looking for something to add some extra real estate, I can go right to it and make it because it's fun. I don't think I would make it with copy paper, or printer paper. I think it needs to be sturdier. Johnson. Let me just say this to you. Let me just show you this, shall I? But thank you. There are 2 more in the drawer, but I can't get them out. I think I have all the colors. Pretty sure. Blueprint Sketch. That's the one. Do you guys think that his new color, the blue ribbon or whatever, looks like Blueprint Sketch? Like exactly the same. I do have a few. I have a few big ones, but mostly, I think I have them all in the small ones. All right, you guys, so I think that's going to wrap it up for the evening. Because I couldn't believe you had colors. It made me faint and fall out of my chair. I should probably go see if my small child will eat anything. Do you think so, Johnny? I don't know. They look really close to me. I was a little disappointed, frankly. Is it, Margie? So, yeah, that will eventually go right there. I just want to finish inking it, and I'll make the label where it came from. No, we have a million ideas, but my poor little child is downstairs with her broken wisdom tooth. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think, you guys. Yay, Pockets. I'm glad you're going to do it. And don't forget to post in the Facebook group. Let us know what you're working on. And if you want to come on with me, shoot me. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, send me an email through Etsy. That's linked down below as well. Those are the ones that don't get lost. That's right. I'm pacing myself. I know. I mean, she had to come home from camp to wait for the antibiotics to start working. Grandma, I'm so glad you were here. Thanks, Kylie. It's going to be a lot of fun. So everyone go make an idea book, and we'll start filling it up with all kinds of nonsense. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to play. Even though you yanked my chain, I love you. You're the best. This was a ton of fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.